When I think of a remarkable woman, there are a few women in the industry who come to mind. Someone with class, someone with elegance, someone who I would say is a heavy hitter, who has also created their own platform for themselves. And when I think of that, I think of the one and the only Karen Civil. She is one of the women who has inspired my brand so much, and she has also supported me in my journey through social media. She is one of the queens of the digital era. I would like to say the digital renaissance lady. So it is an honor and a pleasure to sit here with Karen Civil today. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you here. So we're here at Montgomery Hall Academy in Brooklyn, New York. I didn't know you were actually born in Brooklyn. I know you were raised in Jersey. So how does it feel to be home?
It feels good. I was born Kings County, raised in Flatbush. I went to PS 181, but then the school had asbestos and had to be closed down. So they were sending everyone to Boys and Girl Scouts. So you had to go to school for like 3 hours and then come home. My mother was not having that. So then probably 2 weeks into it, and she said, "Oh, we're moving." And we moved to Jersey.
Jersey, and she moved to my neck of the woods, everybody. Jersey, loud and proud. Today, we're actually here because you have a charity organization and you're building playgrounds in Haiti. You are from Haiti descent. Tell us a little bit about that and Live Civil.
So I started my whole Live Civil movement. It was something that really just started off positive quotes on Twitter. And then I wanted it to be so much more. I felt like there was so much more to me than outside of the hip-hop digital realm. So then I just started my whole Live Civil thing. It was about empowering women, doing certain things. But then, I wanted a give back piece to it. So many people come to me with questions and how you do this, how you do that, and just, using my platform and my voice for a positive good. And then last year, I just, I understand the importance of a playground. Growing up, I just remember what it felt like to be on the playground with my friends, talking, having a good time. It just felt like life's problems went away on the swings. So then I just thought about a place that needed it the most. First, I was trying to do it in Jersey, and I was having a hard time connecting with someone. And then I said, you know what? It would make sense. I said, I haven't been to Haiti since I was a kid. And I said, it'd be great to go there, and it'd be great to do it there. And it's been incredible. I've been going back ever since, and it's bigger than a playground, because I just say it's a playground in itself, but it's, bathrooms, rebuilding the school, and uniforms, food, a bus to take them to school. So it's all these little things that are going into it. But I'm really excited. We found the school this week that we want to work with. So we're gonna start in a few weeks, and we look to open up and have it rebuilt and done by September to go back, have a nice little celebration with the kids, and it's gonna be fun.
I'm happy for you. My spirit gets happy just thinking about all the positive things that you're doing. You're a mogul in the hip-hop community. What made you transfer into doing a lot of positive affirmations and giving back? Because I think that's one of the essence that may be missing, that a lot of people are now gravitating towards. And you're one of the pioneers for it. So what inspired you to really get into the activist part of your brand?
I think, to me, life is bigger than hip-hop. And I felt like life was bigger than me just making a check and being popular. And now I'm at a place where questions stop being about, who you're going to interview next. It was, you're inspiring, you motivate me. So I just felt like I had to look outside of, just pleasing myself and just, the material things that come with it. And I just felt like it made sense to create that transition.
I think that makes sense too. Now, I have a big thing on my brand, and it's called Affirmations, and all my J-Dolls know about it. And you also practice affirmations, and it's really the power of your words and your thoughts in your mind and putting everything into your purpose.
I'm always big. I tell people this: say what you mean and mean what you say. And with that, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to talk it into existence. I'm going to make it happen. You have to put action behind those words. So that's something that I live on, and I tell people all the time, just mean what you say and say what you mean. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, exactly. I'm like, exactly. If you really feel as though you can take that step or do that next thing and really believe in that. And it's just really putting action behind your words.
I love that. I put action behind your words and mean what you said. Now, you get a lot of comparisons to Oprah. I've seen it. How do you feel about being compared to someone of that magnitude? Especially, you're building a playground in Haiti. So how does that make you feel?
No, it's always it's a great feeling to be compared to someone of that magnitude. But you know, I don't let, you know, the competition, but the comparisons feed my ego. So it's something that I'm very grateful for. You know, it's happy to hear. But I'm just trying to be Karen.
Oh, so, I love that.
You know, Oprah's Oprah. I'm just trying to be Karen. I'm just trying to live in my purpose. But I do get, because people are used to there just being one person who's known for this.
Exactly.
Now I feel like I'm creating, you know, my own avenue, my own thing, and just now there's so many women who are doing so many positive things and stuff, and now they're, you know, I feel like they're, if you want to call them Oprahs all over the world, there's special women all over the world more than anything.
Special women all over the world. That's something you could start considering. A little channel for that. See, there you go. You just made a nice reference. You said, I'm living through my purpose. And I would like to say this is your purpose. We're here at a school. I want to talk a little bit about the kids because they were just asking you a few questions for the Q&A, and you were giving them advice. And literally, when they asked how many of you have social media platforms, the entire audience raised their hands. So how your influence and your impact, what advice would you give to kids who do have social media platforms?
I definitely tell people just watch what you post. You know, if it's something that disrespects someone else, you know, that may be an issue or that may hinder you in the future, you should remember that. There are people who get fired constantly for things that they tweet on Facebook.
That's true.
So don't knock yourself out of the game before you even get a chance to get in.
I like that. And how has social media helped you connect with the people in Haiti?
You know, I got to meet one of the presidential candidates.
Oh, wow.
Through Instagram. So, you know, I met the other one through Twitter. So, you know, these platforms are branding and a business opportunity. A lot of people use them for, you know, their fun and games. But fun and games to me is hanging with my friends, you know? So really it's you know, social media is a business for me. It's a way to market, and I connect with a whole bunch of companies and new people.
Through social media?
Through social media.
That's insane.
You know, people be like, well, how did you get that? I'm like, they hit me on Twitter. They hit me on Instagram. That's accurate. Yeah, I'm like, they hit me on Instagram. They emailed me. They wanted to contact, because a lot of people who work with companies and different things, they find me on Twitter and on Instagram. That's why I say you got to be careful, because so many people are watching.
Even the ones not liking. But that's a different story. So what's next for Karen Civil, and what's next for the growth of your company in Haiti?
It's just continuing. It's continuing to move forward with the Live Civil Playground. I'm really excited about it. Amber Ravenel has really been helping me move forward, who's my business partner, who's helping me really move forward with getting this done, the first one done. And then I have my Live Civil book coming out later on in the year. I'm really excited about. Thank you. So yeah, those are the two big things I'm really excited about.
Well, I'm excited for you. And if people wanted to catch up with you on social media, where can they check you out?
I'm Karen Civil on everything. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, the website. It's all one thing.
One thing and one thing only. Well, there you J Royals have it. The amazing one and only Karen Civil with Madison JTV, and we are checking out.